Hello, I am Quinny. Welcome to the channel, guys. In this video today, we're going to be going through Game Week 253 deadline, and I'm also going to be talking about the SoRare Hangover that FC Barcelona has been having. Thanks a lot for joining me live. If you are doing so, we'll be doing this live, and yeah, if you're watching this after it's been live, thank you very much, and don't forget to get involved in all the competitions, comments down below, etc. So, guys, buzzing to be back in. I hope you enjoyed the video that went out yesterday, the first kind of part of the Spain trip for me, the Valencia match. Like, I had like all in somewhere like 90 minutes worth of footage or something like that. And I had a lot of fun editing it down, but it took like, I had to do a lot of it. I did a lot of like pre-editing, like on the road and stuff, and I just basically like timestamp stuff. And like, so when I was in here yesterday, it was actually quite easy to like fire through the bulk of it and get it out there. And I've got to admit, like, I finished editing it all, and then John's video came out, and I seen that, and I was like, whoa, like, especially when you're like making stuff like top end. I was like, oh crap, man, I've not got half this stuff in my video. But I hope you enjoyed it all the same. I had an absolute blast making it, and by all means, if you haven't seen John's video, please do check it out. We had a great time. The second part of that for me, for the Elche game, guys, like, I proper lose my voice through the match, because like Valencia wasn't that, like, Valencia was fun, right? It was great, but it wasn't like Celtic. You know, if I'm at a Celtic match or something like that, like, I'm shouting and screaming the whole match and singing and all sorts. And I tend to lose my voice because I smoke and I maybe have a few drinks as well, that kind of thing. That happened at Elche because Elche was just, honestly, guys, wait till you see the content for Elche. Honestly, it was such a great stadium. I've not had a chance to edit it yet. I'll be doing that after this. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the Valencia video. Also as well, like, I did an amazing stream with Nepenthez like 10 days ago or 2 weeks ago or something like that, right before I left for Spain. And it was lovely enough to give me permission just to chop it up into little clips and pop it out on the channel. So I hope you've been enjoying them. One went out yesterday as well, the same time as the Valencia video. So plenty of content for you to be getting stuck into as well. And even though that's like 10 days old or something like that, you know, I really enjoyed that stream. You know, it was one of those ones that I've not done a stream like that, I don't think, ever, where it's just been blatant Q&A with somebody who's like wanting to get proper serious. And you don't need to, for me personally, I don't need to worry about like knowing the guy's strategy and his background. I kind of know it all. I can see it all in camera, so I don't need to worry about like, oh, I better, you know, be careful. Yeah, I know who I'm talking to, kind of idea. So I had tons of fun doing that stream. There's another segment that's still to be edited and will go out. I've not even done a pre-screening of it, so I'm not even sure what's really in there. But I've had a lot. There's like 4 parts of it now, guys. Every one of them I've had a pleasure editing, and you seem to be enjoying on the channel, so thank you very much for that. Also, guys, on Thursday it's my birthday. Right now, if you're a long time subscriber to the channel, you'll know what that means. When it's my birthday, it's spreadsheet time. So the spreadsheet will be getting worked on Wednesday, I think, or Thursday, and that video, my birthday is Thursday, so the spreadsheet video will be out Thursday. Now, if you're new around here, what the spreadsheet video is, every 3 months I like evaluate my entire gallery top to bottom. I go through my spreadsheet with you, show you all my transactions, deposits, withdrawals, absolutely everything, and then I value everything on the sheet, and we go through it all, yada yada. And then we just kind of summarise the previous 3 months with the goals and the objectives that I've set on the club and the gallery. And then we kind of forecast ahead into the next kind of 3 months. And again, long-time subscribers to the channel will know my vision's always kind of like a minimum of 6 months. I just fucking can't help it. Sometimes it's just a wee bit too... Sometimes when you're always kind of planning for the future, it's really... Sometimes the present becomes... You know, you suffer in the present sometimes for a little bit in terms of Semester 5 action. And I went through a little period of that, coming into a great period now of where my guys should be killing. I've got great options everywhere, can go into great competitions, etc. But we do have a proper hangover this game week, and we'll get to that as we count down for the deadline. If you could hit the subscribe button, I do daily videos on SoRare, everything from hints, tips and tricks all the way through to live streams and tips on cheap players to buy. That will also automatically enter you into my March giveaway. I'm giving away a rare Davy Klaassen, who's a midfielder for Ajax, and 2 limited goalkeepers. If you want to stick around to the end of the video, we'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. I think we'll start with a hangover right now. I'm so disappointed in myself. Like, when I look at, so this is the game week we're leaving behind, and let's zoom into this right now. What I love about the recent SoRare Data iterations that we've had for this page is getting to see this summarized and aggregated right here. Now, the top order, as I refer to it, the top order of my players this game week is incredible. Incredible. I don't think I've had a top order this powerful as far as I can remember, right? So as you can see, the top 4 there, beautiful, right? But this list goes on. Lots of 80s, lots of 70s, lots of different scarcities, lots of different regions, lots of different ages. Look at all these guys over 60s getting decisives and whatnot. And then even when you get the ones that are just around the 60 dead and then just under 60 with the 57 aboves and the 55 aboves, there's a lot of great scores here. And look how many players that is. How many teams do you think you could formulate, including the goalkeepers out of this? Probably 2 or 3. How many do you think I formulated this game week? Unfortunately, as you can see, with my wee St. Patrick's Day, that's my birthday, St. Patrick's Day, by the way. My wee St. Patrick's Day Clover, better luck next time. So, we're hoping to get some prizes for my birthday. Like, I have to get some prizes for my birthday. It's just, has to be done. But the most painful one, guys, so what the hangover for me was, right, is as you'll know, I also caught Man City in the Champions League with John, and I didn't record any of that. I brought my camera and everything. And when we got to the stadium, John will tell you, like, I was just, oh, fuck this. Like, I cannot be bothered. Just kept it in the bag, and then we had problems. Anyway, got into the stadium with the camera, and I just couldn't be gassed. But doing a lot of traveling, like, so I left Spain on Tuesday, or was it Wednesday? I left Spain on the Wednesday, but I had to get kind of ready to do the Tuesday night. Was in Manchester Wednesday, Thursday morning, drove up there, got the train up the road. And then Friday, day off, kind of with the kids and whatnot. And I'd kind of set my teams. I thought I'd checked it enough times, and I was just being ridiculous, but apparently I hadn't. And I missed 2 glaring misses. Number 1, Theo Hernandez was on 5 yellows and did not play. Now, guys, you get, especially people who are like regular watchers of the content will know, like, I'm not an if buts or maybe guy, and my teams, if you watch this stuff, are relatively predictable. If I don't play this kind of guy here, it will be this guy. There's like 3 options for every position in each division, really, and I base it on the strength of the fixture and whatever, right? In the absence of Theo Hernandez, 100%, without a shadow of a doubt, the only player that would have went into that team was Angelino. Now, what did Angelino score, you might be wondering? He brought in 98.7, and with his multiplier being 10%, that would have been like 109.8 points, something like that, yeah? Basically. And if we have a look at what I was off prizes here, with an extra 109 points, let's call it, right? We would have been like half of a point off the podium with this crap legit score. Because it would have just been absolute bang, 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 huge goalkeeper score, great captain pick, and Joseph, I wouldn't have changed the legit. Legit would have always been in this team, you know, and he started on the bench, which was a real kick in the balls. But without Theo Hernandez, had I known Theo Hernandez wasn't in here, 100% it would have been Angelino, and I don't think that's like sour grapes to say that. And again, if you're regular viewers of the channel, well, again, not many of these teams would change, right? But the second one was the team that Angelino was in. Joanne Jordan was also on 5 yellows, and he didn't play either. And in the absence of him, this team is then missing a super rare as well. This team then probably gets downgraded into just a rare squad, into here somehow. And, you know, yeah, would have probably done better there. What was the other consequence of all that again? So there was another one I was thinking about. So without the Joanne Jordan, I think I would have maybe moved a super rare around, or maybe brought one. I don't think it would have. This team was just really close. This team wouldn't have changed. This team, even with the Teo and the JJ being missing, it maybe would have put question marks over the weekly challenge, which I probably would have went for. But the Larson striker issue might have pulled me out of doing that, and maybe I play Jimenez with All Black because I've lost the Angelino over here. And then I go Illich, and I bring another rare in here or something, you know. So 75 points off, and Jimenez without, yeah, that's exactly what it was. So I would lose the Angelino. Jimenez would have probably come in here because the forward option was just too questionable. And then I'd have been buzzing because I had All Black with my newly won Jimenez. I'd have probably kept Illich in midfield, or I'd have probably just kept Illich in midfield. But I maybe brought Renato over or somebody else from that squad. Maybe I would have, or Kostic. I'd have brought one of them over. Got 35 odd. What did Illich get anyway? But the same, wasn't it? Yeah, basically did the same. No difference really. So what would we have gained in essence? We'd have been losing the 98. Would have probably gained most of that there. With the super rare, probably Captain Tim. Would it have made a difference on this division? Maybe, maybe not. Hard to judge. I'm not too bothered. But anyway, so I'm gutted because it definitely would have cost me one prize. No two ways about it. because that just would have been the first thing that would have happened, is if there was no Teal here, Angelino goes in. And I don't like to dwell on those kind of mistakes. I don't really, you know, because normally like the if buts or maybes with me is like, oh, I played Camavinga here who got 32, but I could have played Palaversa who got 48. Like, I don't care about those. Oh, I got that wrong. But when it's the guy had 5 yellows, it's just brutal, because I should have caught that. Like, I really should have. And I've not had a mistake like that in forever. And it's great to see the guys hitting form, and I'm absolutely buzzing for it. So coming into this midweek, the priority is grabbing prizes on my way to my party, my birthday party, okay? So I'm not playing any super rares. I do have the goalkeeper, etc. I'd have to play a rare forward, and just for what's on offer, it's just the odds are just not worth it. With the prize pool the way that they've been structured, I've put my better cards into Champ Euro Pro. We're getting star rares for the top 5, which is fine, but it's just really the cards for the top 20, being 270 entrants, and I'm definitely going to be, in my opinion, the top 20% of people taking it seriously with the kind of team that they've got going out. JJ is fully refreshed after his 5 yellows, and he played amazing against West Ham in the first game. He got 68 without it decisive. So I'm quite happy for JJ. And Kostic at home to Betis, always decisive, capable. Depay, must-win game for Barca away at Galatasaray. Must-win game for Liverpool away to Arsenal. And Nubel's got a good game at home. I think this team is podium dangerous in this division. And as you can see, I could play Gomez or something like that. But I think that's my best team I can play this game week. And yeah, I think that's as good as it gets for me. Now, there's going to be a surprise return, as you'll see in the All-Star Rare team. But in All-Star Pro, the prize pool is still good. You know, if we're going to get in amongst it, top 35, again, how many of these entrants are going to have serious 5 cards? Let's say 50%. And then of that, I'm probably in the top 30%, maybe, depending on who I've got here. Yeah, so like all these guys should play, will play. And I'm just really looking for, if they all actually, they're all away from home, which I normally try and avoid. And then in the next game week, I've got great stacks of guys that are all at home in good fixtures. But all these guys are away. It's all big fixtures for all of them, you know, all across the board. So I'm hoping for just good football performances from all these guys. And if they all start and get involved, then this team really could do anything. But it is really, it's also a team that could just fall flat on its face. So I'm not getting too emotionally attached to it as such. But in the All-Star Rare, it is the return of Mr. Champions League, my common OG Ronaldo, who's almost at max level at this point, you know. And yeah, so this team is a real hodgepodge. Olivier Ncham is in. Joe Chima Fujita comes in. He's got a lovely home fixture. Omar Mendoza, my recent reward, is my only other playing defender. So he is already contributing to the club in a unique fashion. And Sean Johnson's got a good game away into Costa Rica or something like that. And NYCFC are looking hot now, looking good to progress. And I think he'll have a safe 60 on his hands. So as long as these guys can get some ETH, fantastic. And Mr. Champions League Ronaldo, he's always good for something. And with this common being almost maxed out, you know, almost maxed out, then he's not too bad to play. It's better than playing a Timo Weah, who I know will be on the bench. That's my other option, you know. I know he'll probably come on and get 25 points, but I reckon my common Ronaldo has got way better chance of getting more than 25 points than Timo Weah. Now watch this, Timo Weah will now start. Now I'm actually going for the special weekly as well. I think a lot of people who have Haaland are playing Haaland. I think it's widely anticipated he's going to start the game. And Dortmund v Mainz is a game that I earmarked about 2 weeks ago on the last report on his fitness. Was around the Rangers kind of time. They did say that Mainz was the realistic expectation. So seeing him come back at the weekend for a sub appearance or whatever it was fantastic. And he goes in here as captain. Kostic has played every edition of a special weekly for me, either as a super rare or a limited. And love it. Absolutely buzzing. Gavi comes in, he's in good form, big European fixture away in Galatasaray. Jesus Navas playing West Ham. And Claudio Bravo should come in away to Frankfurt in Europe. Let's see what happens. It's a bit sketchy. I think he's one of the preferred goalkeepers for the special weekly, just with how cheap he is. And then limited itself, I'm only getting one actual limited team out. We're going Seattle heavy with Captain Frankie de Jong. I think I played this last midweek and we did win a prize with it. We won somebody. We won Sally. Daniel Saloy, I'm calling him Sally. That's going to be my thing for him. We won Sally with this exact lineup last week. So happy to go with that again. And hopefully that Seattle Frankie de Jong kind of hybrid combo can go and work for us. What's your thoughts on Timber? Do you think he's worth shipping him out before the end of the season? I think some of these Ajax, yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say because I'm not too close to Ajax and the whole situation with them all. A lot of people will be much better placed to comment on, you know, their price viability and all that kind of stuff. But like I said a moment ago when I was talking about works, I was very close to maybe listing the boy. When he was getting about 3.5 ETH, I was like, oh, this is, this is tempting, So everyone has to have their price. I love works, and if I did sell them, just like I sold that Sani to John, like I did not really want to sell that, but at 2.2 ETH, I find it really hard to say no. That's basically what it came down to with that. And again, same with works at 3.5. That's when it's like, oh, I find that kind of hard to turn down. It's just a great trade, And in Works' case, he's a reward. In Sani's case, he was a reward. Anyway. So, Timber, it kind of depends on your situation amongst a few other things. If you're feeling tempted, sometimes, you've just... It's the only way you take money off the table is when these guys hit the big times, when they're going for X's of ETH, especially at rares, That's when they hit big. How big can they get? That's kind of what you've got to ask yourself. How big can they get? And yeah, you might miss the next, fucking 0.3 ETH of a rise, but if he did move and it went something terrible, or if he'd got injured, look at Renato Sanchez and Works for me, and Jimenez this game week for me. 3 key players leaving the pitch injured. It can happen to anyone at any time, just bear that in mind. But guys, got to say, if you guys will be up to date with the rewards and stuff that we've won. We've also got an amazing giveaway going on the channel. I'm giving away Akinfeev, Jacob Ryan, Davy Klassen, and you guys will know because it's in the videos. You don't need me to tell you the details, but also McBride Ace, who featured on the best goalkeepers in the world videos on the channel. By all means, feel free to go and check that out. Has also donated a Timothy Feulu into this competition as well. So at the end of March, we're going to be giving away 4 cards, which is lovely. So make sure you enter that and go give McBride a follow, of course, and thank him for his generosity. And thanks to McBride, also picked up an Augustin Markusson. Yeah, apparently the Boca guy is going to be leaving Boca in the European off-season, and Markusson's going to be brought in from Porto to replace him at Boca. So at 0.3, I think that's a good pickup. I want more Argentinian league players. I've got a Werner already, and if I'm not happy with Werner, then I might have the option of playing the Markusson, which could be fun. And again, I think, yeah, we've done videos since I've picked all this stuff up, really. I'm just trying to think about since I've been away. Of course, we won the Jimenez, which is a lovely card to be picking up, and the Yangel Herrera. And again, this is another thing, with JJ being out, there's a high chance that I would have played Yangel Herrera somewhere, and he did a 61 without a decisive, So he is straight in the door at FC Barcelona, and he's like, play me, put me in the team, gaffer. Put me in the team. That's what Yangel's saying to me. He's like, put me in the team. I can mix it. That's what he's saying. I've also, guys, picked up, how sexy does this sound? A signed rookie card. A player edition rookie card. Now, I don't know anything about the guy. If you do know something, feel free to let me know. But I came across this, again, doing the content with McBride. This guy just, I was looking at it was on one of McBride's lists, and McBride just found it odd that he got a new season card, halfway through the year. I think it was probably instigated by him getting his player edition card. I think that was maybe the instigating factor, but it is serial code 15, which maybe throws water on that fire. But I don't know anything about him. It's a decent wee looking rookie. It's a rare rookie. I don't have too many of them, and I don't have any player edition cards. So to get a signed rookie, I don't know. It feels like a great thing to have. I traded, direct trade, my rare Yari Verscharen for it. So this went to Der Speeders, who's the backup goalkeeper at Charleroi. And this guy that we've got is the number 3 keeper, I think. So he's now got the FC Barcelona OG Yari Verscharen, 13 of 100. And we wish that card all the best. Been a great servant to the club. It's won me a bunch of rewards. Will we actually go and see what that card is? 1 main rewards? That'll be fun. There's Yari there. Oh, that's cool. What a coincidence. So this is a card I won donkeys ago, I suppose. We can even see what team won me. He's not won me too much. He's been an ETH basher for me mainly. Won me the Mendoza on his way out. Won me a Kral. What did I sell the Kral for? History. I sold Kral for 0.048, so pennies. Park Tae-jun, what did we sell him for? We sold him with Pavel Tim. And then he sold him to SoRare Guide. How funny is that? And then the Mendoza we've still got, but he ran me a bunch of ETH. What did he pick me up? About 0.08, and then the pieces I sold, I don't know what I got from Pavel for that, but yeah, decent wee bit. And then he's got me after a year of service, and we didn't really use Yari Verscharen too much. He never really hit for me, unfortunately. But yeah, managed to pick up a nice little would you cry up? signed rookie card. We then won the Danny Saloy, the Sally. And then, guys, I was just hunting about the market, and I couldn't help but notice that good friend of the channel, Surface to Air Missile, won a super rare Quinny. And I'm just thinking to myself, this doesn't feel like a guy Surface would be maybe want to hold on to. He's injured now, whatever. We managed to strike a deal, 1 ETH flat, and we've got Matthias Quinny, a super rare, guys. Now, I previously said we brought in NSU now, super rare. I was like, this is the kind of the heir to the Darwin that we let go in terms of like the super rare forward that I can plug in and play every week. And yeah, Unal has been decent since we've picked him up. He's brought in a 76. I think we just missed out on the 78 when we picked him up. I forget, when did we get him? The 14th, so Valentine's Day. Yeah, we just missed the Atletico Madrid game. So we've had these 4 games with him, which has been nice. We've not quite got there yet. But, guys, when Quinny comes back in, and the Mecha is back in the mix now as well. He's been off the bench the last 2 games for Wolfsburg, and I can't wait to see him get stuck in. But super rare Matthias Quinny. When he comes back in, you guys think Felix is playing well? Wait until Quinny gets back in the mix as well. This is going to be electric. I cannot wait to have this guy in amongst it. And this guy could be my Champ Euro super rare forward. It could be my under 23 super rare forward when he's back fit and available. I also make him Brazil's #1, #9 when he's fit and available in their front 3 along with Vinny and Neymar, you know. So coming into the World Cup, etc, etc, etc. I hope this is going to be fun. I fucking love Quinny, and I'm so happy I've got his super rare. So yeah, buzzing, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video today, guys. If you have joined us live, thank you very much. I say the live chat thing is kind of bugging out on me, so I'll fix that for the next. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I think I've got it going now. So yeah, anyway, thanks very much, guys, for watching. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share, and retweet, all that good stuff. Don't forget to check out the Valencia video I dropped yesterday. I had a lot of fun doing that. Check out the one on John's channel, of course. Have a good one, guys, and I will catch you. I'll probably go live again. Will I go live on Thursday, my birthday? I'm not too sure. See you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Let's get into all the giveaway stuff before I let you go. I'm still doing monthly giveaways, and I'm making it easier to enter. If you want to be entered to win this month's prize or any future giveaways here at the channel, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button. You need to be a subscriber to enter, then leave a comment down below. Each month, a random comment from a random video will be selected as the winner, so the more videos you leave a comment on, the better the chance you've got of winning any of my giveaways. All the winners are announced at the end of videos the same way as we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. As always, guys, if you've enjoyed the video today, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. On screen now is some other stuff that I've made that YouTube thinks you might enjoy. Stay out of trouble, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.